Hey guys, I also wanted to share this point about this last week's Earth Magic reading was like, as I was doing it, it felt very big and very existential and very like, is this not rooted in reality enough? Is it not grounded enough? And then I watched the playback and I listened to it and I was really satisfied with how it flowed. And, my experience of expressing in the moment is much different than what I play back. The playback is sometimes really reassuring because sometimes when I'm speaking, it's like the energy as it's coming out, I just trust it and open myself up and just speak and communicate and express what is here. But sometimes it feels very disorganized. And so when it like comes through, I don't always trust that it is accurate or good or like people are gonna make sense of it. And then I watch it back and I'm like, oh, okay, that's clear. Anyways, but it's kind of like that. Like inside of me, there's like, it's not like this clear thing that's happening, but as soon as I speak, it makes sense, But anyways, so I just wanted to share this point of like, I wasn't like totally 100% comfortable sharing that Earth Magic reading this weekend. I was nervous about it because I was like, is this too big? Is this too existential? Is this like, am I out of my fucking mind? Like having these doubts and questions about myself and my expression and like fearing also is like a big thing. Like, is this gonna draw unwanted attention to myself? Is this like, what is it that I'm trying to say? What is it that I'm trying to do? And like fearing my expression ultimately. But the point for me is like keep moving. It's like a breath in and out breath. Like it's an accumulative process and I'm learning and I'm integrating as I go. And the Earth Magic is very much for myself and sharing and rooting what I am seeing in the existential process I'm walking, And so it's about learning to honor and trust myself. Like, this is my expression. It's like, this is how I actually see and feel, and this is what is here. And I'm not hiding anything or being deceptive or like, there's nothing in me that suggests that I can't trust myself. I could be quiet because I'm afraid and because I think I'm too much for people, but is that me honoring myself? No, that's not. That's me dismissing and suppressing myself. And I know what that creates in the world. So I have to be true to myself. I have to be true to my voice. I have to be true to my expression. I have to share. I have to be here because that's the point. That's the point that's here for me. So it's just like, this is the value of learning how to trust yourself, is even when you have fears, even when you have doubts, you can start to distinguish and see where they're coming from and if they're valid for you. And you can always maneuver from fear and all that stuff, but you'll realize in the end it's not worth it. So just wanted to share that point. I'm not always like, I know I feel like I come off as confident, and there's degrees in which I am very confident, but I'm also practicing coming out of insecurity, like major. I mean, if you want to hear about the levels of insecurity I existed with, then let me know. I can definitely share. But it's kind of foreign to feel so confident, and maybe it can be interpreted as egotistical, but really it's just learning to be really like clear with yourself, and that certainty and confidence that comes from that it's really rewarding. So there's value in self-trust and trusting yourself and giving yourself that honor of like, this is what is here for me. This is what I want to express. This is what wants to express. Anyways, random thoughts for you. Okay, bye.